meron naman na magiging in charge nung panggugulo mo talaga in the early stages of the game. And you would potentially expect to see Master Owen all over the map, though not necessarily directly, no, na magiging panggulo. But kakasabi ko lang ng gulo, they pick up the glue.
So even
Flap's really low, so Falcons might have to give this up. There's no Phantom Steed either.
Hodges and RWA pulls it out, and in comes JP. Turtle gets reset. Ogwin put down a third of his health. No one to mount just yet, so Flap just forced the flicker back. A lot of ult spent by Falcons this early on.
Looks like it's going to be a win for Team Liquid Philippines and Turtle #1. Broad, Flap low, Flap got the recall, and now he's coming back.
Oh, Cloud's in, and there's a golden hour to stop the Turtle take. Down to an eighth of its health. Ogwin spacing out Carl. Sanji wailing away. RWM good. He still secures. And in comes Kyle with a Phantom Steed. Now JP very low. Gets hit with that momentum to the face. And in comes first blood drawn by Sanji. Kyle falls, so does Ogwin. This is looking bad. Blazing the way to the back line. Super Marco not finding anyone. I was about to say, why would they send Marco away preemptively when there was a fight breaking out? Blazing the wet in the face as they take down Sanji. But Stanford knocks out Marco, and the fight continues as Ogwin falls. Flap and Haji.
Down the trade, Super Marco uses Purify, but didn't expect it.
Easy intercepting the back line as Haji gets taken down. Daddy JP finds him, and now they take down Flap. Flap fighting a losing fight here as the turret falls, so does he.
Keep pressing.
They are stampeding. We were talking about the Marcel and the Fredrin, a very impressive duo. They're still going!
Oh my Lord, Marco! Appraiser's wrath to the face underneath tier 2.
I've seen one.
What just happened to Marco? Oh,
And
no!
they still keep going as Haji gets taken down. Hogan does find them out. In comes Flap. This is a losing fight. Kyle calls in, but Bielba gets caught in the golden hour. Oh, how is this going to elapse? As in comes Seti from the side lanes, and they take down Flap. TLPH.
Stampede we have seen all season long. We're going to go for Kyle.
Will not survive. Sanford's packing dynamite in his hands.
Yep, they're going to let go of that one, but again, they're going to go ahead and get a turret. Whoa, Sanford!
Kyle running away from Terry Bogard.
Got the combo.
Gets his man. Sanford finds another. And they continue to pressure. Carl easy, Praiser's Wrath. 3v4. Falcons not going to force the issue here. Ogwin caught out once more.
But they know the RWM is used. We'll see if Haji gets it back. There's the mid turret going to be worked on.
Kyle taking hits from Sanji. Down goes that mid lane inhibitor, and Ogwin gets annihilated. Super Marco blazing duet. Backwards at the golden hour.
DNA, but then this Liquid team is just different, man. This lineup, it's way too difficult to make a comeback through. Again, it's a double carry with a somewhat carrying the EXP.
Oh, RWM trying to put down JP. Ogwin gets the mount. They pick off Daddy JP. Flap gets taken down by Tede, and Super Marco barely survives.
What buys Team Falcons some time in the game?
Oh, there's the pulse thrown out to cancel the conceal. Ogwin with the split. Just wasting time here.
Yeah.
Throws out the glueling. Krabby Patty sits, and he's already wasted more than a minute of Liquid's time. I think this is mission accomplished for Ogwin. Today, one more. Ogwin does the impossible. A 1-for-1 trade. You know I'm going for knockouts. He starts to build damage first now. Liquid looking to siege that tier 3 up top. Carl Easy very low. Flap Easy looking for it. In comes Barbiel. Blazing duet by Marco. Compromising one, and Carl Easy falls. Golden Hour able to save him. RWM finds.
Conceal use. JP going for the back.
Going for it. There's a tracking shot. Lord still standing. Super Marco and Flap use everything to try and take care of this wave. Lord wailing away. Sanji blasting the for the Falcons, and that's it. Liquid are first to the board. Take it, game
So
one.
far.
This is so interesting kasi parang magre-rely na lang din sa damage ng TLPH sa kanilang mga windows of opportunity.
Oh!
Okay, what is that? That is...
Padang.
Oh, okay, so di ko kasi kita from dito. But it's the Badang.
He's going to go ahead and walk up on this Fredrin, see if they find out for it.
Sanford taking that Y brush to the right. Quick knock-up onto JP. Ogwin steals the turtle. And now JP running away very low. Crimson Beacon on Sanji. Smashes Carl Easy in the middle of 3. Carl with a fade away. Appraiser's Wrath. Still gets taken down, but Kyle gets traded out for. Super Marco early rotation. Blazing duet underneath tier 1.
Yes, you're not as tanky. You're very squishy. You get faster shields, but the Paquito can delete it.
Whoa! Speaking of, Sanford comes through. There's the crack and the punish from Falcons as Ogwin takes down 40.
Still makes it to his orange. So looking at the draft picture, wait, Ogwin.
Ogwin,
Oh, no.
mounted by Daddy JP, flickers back, some shields, keeping him topped up. He's taking Daddy JP all the way this deep.
Another
and now
shield.
Ogwin gets a shield, survives. Crimson Beacon from Haji. Flap dancing around, JP will live.
Plan to go ahead and help deal with this? Is there something else to deal with Flap before you answer that? Here's the fight.
Kyle jumps onto Sanji. Sanji brings out the ordnance, gushing through. Carl secures the turtle, but Sanji falls. Kyle gets him, and there's a wall put up, a crack, and Kyle just barely sidesteps away, but Sanford finishes the job. Liquid are pushing Falcons once again because you're not gonna force it.
Yeah, they know they couldn't force it because they didn't have the minion wave.
Oh, the gush right on Ogwin's face. No way he survives this. The master gets slain.
Team Falcons up to this point. Flap and Kyle, though, they want to go for this tier 1.
Oh, looking for that surge. It looks like 40's happy to just waste time here. Super Marco gets taken down. Max range on that gush, and all this while, they've been working without any warning. A volley right in Marco's face. They catch Ogwin, force a flicker out of him. And now he answers with a crack. Haji looking to choke him up, but Sanji will finish the job. JP goes up, and there's a trade 1-for-1.
Against all these amount of crowd controls and stuns that TL has.
Whoop, Flap here, caught in the crowd control, and there it is, another gush, plus a Salmon Force, might have been overkill. Kyle looking to steal, goes through the back, and Carl Teasy gets that lord to wear a liquid jersey.
This is the problem. Oh, Ogwin in trouble again.
He's caught between the walls, Salmon Force plus gush. The GOAT secures the kill, and now they go for Kyle's purple.
For Kyle to take, they pulled off of it. Sanji, quite low, has to get out.
Couldn't finish the job. Sanji will live, staying here, hiding in the Y-brush. Appraiser's Rat knocks out Flap. Talking about knockouts. Sanford looking for more, forcing a defensive surge, but Sanford will find Marco with a blazing duet, taking down 40.
You know, Carl Teasy picking up the Fredrin back-to-back after what we saw even in the last games. We saw, oh, hold on.
Another gush comes through, taking down Ogwin, just like that.
Execute that, but the other team is just so good at it.
Kyle is so far off. I don't think he can make it back in time. They've already picked a fight with Flap and Haji.
Oh,
Flap here, gonna get taken down very, very quickly. Crimson Beacon by Haji. 40 versus 2, Kyle and Ogwin. There's no way. There's no way. Sanford flickers back.
V2 while TL took out Flap.
Oh my lord, another gush. Crimson Beacon. Teddy helps Sanji finish the job. And just like that, another message sent and received. This lord belongs to Liquid.
But every single time they approach a fight that's started up by that stun, you lose someone.
Just like that, in a snap, Flap Easy gets erased off the map.
1 stands for Team Falcons. They'll hold on to it. But TL.
Oh, another gush. Kyle Deasy surges back.
Another stun.
And Ogwin gets picked up once more. Teddy is on a rampage. Boom! Blazing duet from Marco plus the freeze. JP here flickers back. Kyle Deasy with a Appraiser's Wrath of all Appraiser's Wrath.
Kyle?
Taking down Marco. Kyle looking for more double kill for him. Kyle Deasy shot down. Kyle goes down. Knockout striking Haji versus 2. And there's the wipeout.
Do they just defend and they're going to try to get a range here?
Haji looking for the choke out. Easy comes in, gets deleted. He was hoping on a dream, and they're a man down. Ogwin gets mounted by Daddy JP.
Oh, the timing with a Mystic projectile was on point to take out Kyle.
Only galloping towards their base.
Endable.
Yep, they got a wave pushing in. They're going to try to defend.
Gush forcing out the Crimson Beacon, and Sanford takes down Haji. The base is up next. Marco with a blazing duet, the Hail Mary play. Minions get wiped out, but Liquid takes down Flap, and just like that, Liquid take another.
Very meh.
Could be the swerve.
Lapu-lapu. Still, it's one of the heroes that we posted earlier. You need that strong, big sense of burst against heroes that are squishy and
Doing it in the right timing, so much better than Falcons in this series alone. Turtle started up.
Turtles here, half health already. Team Falcons has clear control of this one.
And in comes Flap, diving in. RWM by Haji, swiping away. Immaculate timing. Down goes JP. 40 foes as well. And Sanji just barely gets away the flicker from Haji. The machine, but off camera. How the hell did Carl Teasy steal the turtle? Haji finds the hamster mage, but still.
control, and they will still have the same result and advantage for the next turtle since it spawns at the bottom side.
Yeah.
Whoop. In comes Kyle, compromising JP. There's a taunt. RWM coming up. JP goes down. Lazy whip by Teddy. But Marco does not back down, and Marco might get taken down here. Oh, the flicker back. Marco barely lives.
Good use of the flicker there to stay alive.
Strong here, but it's only one siege minion. They are going to go for the cut. They're not going to get that. Turtle 3 will be very determinant for the result of the series. The entry there by Flap. Kyle with the toss. He's immune. He jumps forward. JP able to get away with the glorious pathway with the real world manipulation. Takes down the high loss. Kyle and Flap now trying to go after Sanford while he's trying to hold on. He jumps up in the air. Dark Wave. He's buying time. He's dealing damage, but it's just too much.
Team Liquid here. Now for TL, they try to make things happen in the mid.
Oh, JP already used the glorious pathway. RWM, they trap Stanford. Looking for more damage. Teddy comes in, but Marco's been pushing up top. And Sanji with the Crimson Beacon takes down Flap. That's one down, 4 Falcons, and now Liquid one more. Kyle dashing back. Carl Deasy wants him, and Sanford finds him. Make that a 2 for 1, a 2 for 2. And Teddy takes down Marco. Haji will not survive this. 3 for 4, a bloodbath as Haji takes down Teddy.
Easy is one level ahead of Kyle. His threshold just a little bit better.
Nope. And there's the IWM answered by a glorious pathway. Sanji, Crimson Beacon back, and Flap is just doing his darndest. As Super Marco wails away at 40, he gets them massive. Upraisers, Rat sends Carl Deasy and Teddy back.
Down. So now we go for the reset. It's going to be a 4v4 for this Lord. It's sitting at half health here with Kyle in control.
Down to an 8. And
low.
that is Marco down very low. JP gets taken down. Ogwin controlling the perimeter. And Kyle secures Retribution in check.
Members of Liquid as well. It's already a trinity of core items for Haji up to the Divine Glaive.
Sanji's aware of what's in the LBM. Falcons move out their pieces. Haji and Ogwin out. Lord here at a third of its health. JP and Sanji know how dire this is. Ogwin and Flap holding their ground. In comes the glorious pathway. RWM coming through. Pog easy with the steal.
Sanji.
And here comes the stampede as Sanji runs through him. Marco takes out JP. Kyle goes in as well. Sanford goes down. And now Teddy's going to be up next as he BMIs through. 2 kills for the Lord.
Forward, they used the sprint to be way more difficult to take down Marco.
Daisy gets taken down by the bulletproof.
The Wind of Nature being picked up, swamped in. Super Marco's got that. He's going to go in for this potential.
Excuse me, the Lord is very low. 16th of its health coming in. Kyle with a retribution. Immortality bump with JP. Glory Family already used up. And Winter Crown combo coming through for Teddy. RWM by Haji. He knows that the core on the other side is already used up. And double kill for Bulletproof. Down goes 40. And Super Marco gets the Immortality bump. And Owen finds Teddy. 3 for 1 plus the Lord. Falcons are soaring in. Caught easy finds Marco.
It's not endable just yet, but maybe the minion waves are big enough. Maybe Haji and Flap have enough damage in them to try and end it here.
No turrets left in mid. Lord could crash into the base. Sanji with the bait, with the kite to the side. Carl Deasy, Sanji defending. They're getting away with it. Minions have already spawned.
They got the minions out. Sanji's going to go down, though.
Open with the execution. Lord gets taken care of. The base turret down bottom is down.
Team Falcons bringing this Lord here. It is an evolved one. They'll go ahead and bit of a reset. Sanford waiting patiently up in the brush. They're still going to go back and forth for this. Keep an eye on Ogwin. He's been a nuisance to Team Liquid. Makes his way for it. Quarter health on this Lord here.
Now an 8th, a 10th RWM. Flap with the preemptive use of it, and Kyle secures JP. Very low blazing duet coming through. Same spot. Consistency from Teddy. Marco in the middle of 3. Sanji goes down, and Winter Crown out of Sanford. Marco still lives. Dark Wave, and in comes the rest of them. Open is picking dudes off left and right. But Marco still lives. Marco versus Teddy. And Marco and Teddy trade. 3 for 2. Carl Deasy getting hunted down. The Master wants him. The Master needs him. Forcing him into the base. And there's still a wave down bottom. In comes Ogwin and the Lord.
The Lord is walking with Team Falcons. They'll work on the base, and they found flight.
It's just Carl left. He gets popped, and Falcons on the board.
Play a similar part, or they can keep up. The glue is going to be the answer, by the way, with TLPH on the last pick.
Yeah, should be able to keep up the most iconic Lilia game that we've seen, where Juicin was a...
Refuses to press the black shoes. instead uses a regeneration. Liquid are so used to playing the slow style too.
Yeah. It's slow, but it's still fast because of how fast the YSS farms.
Mount Shocker takes down Ogwin. Sanji draws first blood. It looks like Falcons are considering should they engage. Ogwin does not have a flicker just yet. Holding on to the Fatal Links. Sanford comes through from the top. And in comes the Black Dragon form. Looking for targets. Turtle very low. Into the back line. Easy secures it. And they dogpile on the flap, forcing him to flicker back. Didn't even get the Dark Wave. And now Ogwin's going to be up next. Lantern Flare right into the ground. 2 for none plus the Turtle. It's all Liquid.
But with the glue, with the usual, it's not enough.
Attempt down here. Push him off the tier 1 up top. Kyle's going to swoop in. They want to fight this one out. Looks like they're on Sanji. Is he going to be able to get away here? He doesn't have the Purify.
He already used it up, and now Ogwin looking for it. Not necessary.
Eyes out from Sanji and Teddy if you can.
Oh! Talking about Teddy, Valkyrie's just sent right into Marco's face. Marco running through it. Sanji comes in from the flank, takes him down. 2v1. Cavalry. Very little from Falcons.
This is such a weird pacing that we're seeing right now in this game. For right now, Kyle in trouble.
JP with the mount. In comes the Black Dragon form. Kyle gets squished. Marco from the left. This is very bad underneath tier 1. JP gets taken down. Haji scores. Valkyrie's descent coming through. That triggers Flaps. Infernal Pursuit. And he goes for another one. Flap flickers back. Just too much damage from Liquid.
Hurt Falcons in the long run.
Oh, they're on 40. Ogwin and Marco.
No Dragon.
And Marco gets it.
That's what they need. Marco might be one of the cases again, just like we saw in the previous game, where they're going to rely on this carry to scale up the way they are.
Oh, Sanji sniffed them out, stopping Marco and Ogwin's recall. And that's it. Lantern Flare, 6 feet under. What needs to be done where he goes. And that's what made the map so small for Falcons now. Oh, Mount Shocker. Liquid are saying we want this tier 1. In comes the Black Dragon form. And then they dive in. Valkyrie's descent, Sanji gets taken down. And now there's another one in JP. Falcons are running it. Sanford very low. Glooms underneath that half dragon. Super Marco wailing away. Finds him, double kill for Bulletproof. And that's a 3 for none, the punish on the tier 1 push.
Talk about greedy. But still the tower up top is going to get pushed in by the Lord. Kratis is getting chased by Kyle.
Okay, they send Flap to take care of the marching pusher. And in mid, they continue. Kyle versus Carl, the man-to-man. In comes Teddy with a Valkyrie's Descent, Mount Shocker. Teddy, defensive use of it, and Carl gets taken down between 3 members of Falcons. Might have been too much even for the GOAT. Pivot straight for the Lord push.
Yeah, both side lanes being pushed. This is a clear sign for Liquid to just go.
And they're going. A third of the Lord down. Mount Shocker plus Black Dragon form committed already. There's the Fatal Links. Where's the response? Carl Deasy secures it, and now they collapse onto JP. Flap takes him down. Crimson Beacon out of Sanji, already used to Purify. And Marco throws out these light wheels like there's no tomorrow. Sanford backs off, 2 kills for the Lord.
Again, you're seeing Team Liquid make the decision to, hey, zone them out while I secure the objective, and they want to disengage.
Carl Deasy compromised by Ogwin. Dark Wave plus the stop, serving up a kill to Super Marco. They pushed here too.
Do you know what
so you can see them. They're setting up around this Lord. They've got this dance figured out. TL, do they want to approach this? Teddy is swinging up here. Quarter health.
Okay, Ogwin comes through, clashing with that dragon, and Kyle secures. The fight continues. Flap with the Winter Crown, the freeze. Fatal Link. Super Marco still throwing him out, taking down Kyle Teasy, and he takes down Sanford. It's all about Marco, baby, as he serves up a kill to Haji. Down goes Teddy. Kyle gets him, and now Ogwin man-to-man defense with the Lone Stallion. How does this keep happening?
It looks like Falcons have found their new code.
They're inside the base. They're storming the core. Falcons even out the score. 2-2 against the defending champions.
Marco gets the hit on the gold crab. Dangerous grass floating very well for the Suyo. Lots of angles, but Sanji, great zoning.
Okay.
In comes Sanji, Crimson Beacon, knocks up Kyle. Kyle very low, has to surge on through. Queller as well. And now Flap dancing to protect that backline retreat, and they knock up Ogwen. RWM defensively used by Haji. Carl TZ already secured the Lord. It's a win for Liquid.
That's what I call some big damn, and I don't know if Kyle was
take
ready.
there.
Wow. Teddy with the last hit. I think it was the Art of Thievery that got it.
Uh-oh. Flap here, refusing to purify up until the last moment. Has to falling Star Moon into a wall just to survive. Sandy knocks him up, but it still lives. Kyle instead gets fell by Carl teasing it, served up a kill, a double over to Sanford. The RWM canceled here. Now Hodge has to flicker back. Cyclone Eye through as well, but JP will continue to pressure them. Ogwen can't save him. Oh my lord, Haji gets squished here. Not much a Guinevere can do, and Liquid aren't done.
Under the tier 2?
Another double for 40. That's why they call him the Apex Predator.
Such a priority because you're seeing how they're allowing Sanford. He's let's see if he does something here. He's 1v3.
They're looking to shut him down. Quick knock up, all the ults thrown out, but here comes Sanji to save him. And the stand duo quill the trio from the Falcons. Ogwen here, Lantern Flare.
He's got a combo.
Sanford knocks out Master
Here comes
Ogwen.
Carl and JP.
And they go in, double horse combo. Haji gets taken down. And Kyle does not know what to do. Carl gets the double, and Flap follows through. Sanford 6-0-1. Marco don't know 1-0.
That ain't no horse, that's a Ducati.
All Liquid. Teddy's gold compared to Marco. He does have a 1,100 gold lead.
In comes another glorious pathway. Nowhere for Ogwen to go. Goes sideways. And under goes Flap. Zaman Force. That does compromise Marco. Blazing the way to the face. Teddy gets a double.
All shields are gonna pop. Lord will make its way down the bot, getting ready to charge in. JP's already in the base.
RWM by Haji. Just swiping away at the Lord. Requiem, put it in.
Teddy!
Teddy with a massive blazing duet. Taking down Kyle. Serving up a kill to 40. And now Flap falls in. That's a double. Mid lane tier 1 drops. 3 defenders left. Falcons are reeling as the Liquid slowly but surely take down Ogwen as well. Ogwen is holding on. Liquid at match point.
To simply just go the Gord, but they're going to go the Jushin instead, providing them with one of the strongest mid lane picks, if not the strongest hero.
Forgets Crab. And he spams TP. You don't see it on screen, but you see it on the map.
Whoa!
Mid lane. Gonna drag him back.
Ogwen trying to get out of here. JP secures it. And a flicker out of Haji. Might go down as well. And Carl finds him. The GOAT is bloodthirsty.
The Turtles up, first one of the game. Team Falcons is looking like they want to go ahead and grab control of it. TL, want to contest? JP, relying on the G Kundo here.
It's him against 4 members of Falcons. In comes Sanji with a Crimson Beacon. Requiem helps Kyle secure. Turtle goes over to Falcons, and Sanji gets taken down. They trade for Kyle. Now Ogwen caught inside, RWM by Haji. In comes the dunk from 40, and 40 gets taken down by Ogwen. Carl takes down the big horse, and SOD, no one home.
Yeah. Not too bad. This gives Haji a little bit of a advantage in the mid.
Oh, they dogpile on a Sanji. He purifies, but he gets taken down still. Now JP, tail end of the Bravest Fighter dodged. Falcons pick off.
Your advantage is fighting around Haji. Potentially Kyle's threat like this.
Requiem finds JP. But JP does live. Oh, Haji with the RWM clutch today. Defensive use of the BMI.
Some abilities for that though. And again, the Gwyn so fearsome in the jungle.
Yeah, that's the threat that we're looking for here.
The real deal.
Oh, wow, nice Spear of Misery.
Massive by Marco, and they didn't even overcommit. They just wanted the turret. Now Carl DZ coming in. Teddy and JP looking for targets. Ogwen holding it down. Ogwen gets taken down here. Carl secures.
In their own side of the river. Because of the threat of the Cho and how fast it can rotate, they really cannot read the rotations of Liquid.
They don't trust it. Bravest Fighter from Flap, forcing one from Sanji. And now in comes the Bravest Fighter, blazing the wet inside the RWM. Teddy trying to deal some damage. Sanford caught through. Does flicker out.
That's a great pick. This is the Lord up. Carl TZ still up though, so Team Falcons, even with taking out Sanji, they still have to be cautious.
They see Harley.
Just like against Onyx, as long as they pick off the Zushin, they are ready to go. Lord here within a tenth of its health, and Kyle secures. Oakland will get picked off though. JP taken down. Flap is wailing away. Will get taken down here. And now Carl and Teddy. Kyle with the setup and the freeze. Oh, he gets taken down here. Pyrrhic victory for Falcons. 6 games in. One thing is true.
Yeah.
RWM plus the SOD and the SOM. Haji with a shutdown. Carl falls. Traded out for. Looking for more. Super Marco here. That's too much pressure. He flickers back. Dodges back rather, but it's too much. And there's not much of a punish from Falcons as they get run through by Liquid. Sanji with a Crimson Beacon. Infernal pursuit by Sanford. They both just live. And the lantern flare from the chef who engages. Yeah, but initiates. Liquid wins.
Oh, look at this.
I'm into this.
That's a kick onto Ogwin. RWM plus the Glorious Path they use defensively. SOM into the wall. A lot of damage coming in from Marco. Now he takes down JP. Sanji with the Crimson Beacon. Compromising Super Marco. Teddy with a blazing duet. Taking down Flap. Taking down Ogwin as well. 2 for a none. Make it a 3 for 1. Teddy with a triple. Sanji finds Marco. 4 for 1. And that's a wipeout. Teddy is a maniac.
Go reset.
Slow it down. Liquid have demolished that mid lane inhibitor. Now in comes the rest of Falcons. JP dashes on through, flickers out. Glorious Path by SOD. Sanji does use the Crimson Beacon to survive. Super Marco into Teddy. Blazing duet. BMI through, and Haji punishes him. There's the shutdown. Ogwin gets taken out here. 2 for 1 the trade.
Teddy makes it happen.
On fighting, Marco has SOD.
Oh, this is deadly dance. Lord here at a tenth of its health. Kyle comes in. Teddy secures. Glorious Pathway. In comes Teddy. And there's a Requiem, but no follow through. Ogwin here is going to get taken down. Sanji gets in. Kyle taken out. Teddy finds another. What's Marco thinking? Chubby wave down bottom. Oh, they send Sanford back to defend.
The 4 horsemen and their Teddy. Liquid and the cavalry are feeling it.
It's possible that they turn into the 4 horsemen and the GOAT. There's the RWM. Lord still standing. Sanji taking a lot of damage with hoof stomps through history. A stampede by the cavalry.